If you feel like you're always busy but never really moving forward, the problem may not be your effort. The problem might simply be where you start. In his book, Eat That Frog, Brian Tracy presents an idea so simple that it sounds obvious, yet it completely transforms the productivity of anyone who applies it. Today, you're going to learn what it means to eat the frog, why this technique works so powerfully against procrastination, and how it can transform your daily routine in less than a week. First, what exactly is this frog? The frog is your most important and most difficult task of the day. It's the thing you keep avoiding, the task that feels heavy, uncomfortable, or overwhelming. But it's also the task that would bring the biggest impact to your life if you finally completed it. Brian Tracy says, if you have to eat a frog, do it first thing in the morning. And if you have to eat two, eat the biggest one first. In other words, start your day with what truly matters. But why does this technique work so well? There are three main reasons. First, your mental energy is limited. In the morning, your brain is fresh, clear, and ready. If you leave your important task for later, it only gets harder. Your energy drops, your focus weakens, and distractions multiply. Second, the frog grows when you avoid it. The longer you delay a task, the more intimidating it becomes. You start building anxiety, guilt, and internal pressure. By the time you try to do it, you're mentally exhausted. Third, completing your biggest task early creates momentum. When you start your day by finishing something meaningful, you feel powerful. Everything else becomes easier because you already won the most important battle. So how do you identify your frog? Most people get this wrong. To find your main task of the day, ask yourself, if I could complete only one thing today, what would make the biggest difference? That is usually your frog. Another helpful question, what have I been avoiding for days? It's almost always that task. And remember, checking messages, cleaning your desk, or reorganizing files may feel productive. But they don't move your life forward. Your frog is the task that creates real progress. Now, let's look at the practical steps to apply this method. Step 1. Write down everything you need to do tomorrow. Put it on paper or in your phone. Get it out of your mind. Step 2. Use the ABCDE method to rank your tasks. A. Extremely important. Serious consequences if it's not done. B. Important but not urgent. C. Nice to do but makes little difference. D. Something you can delegate. E. Something you should eliminate. Your frog is always in category A. Step 3. Pick the most important A task. That is your A1. Step 4. Start your day with that task, with zero negotiation. Before checking your phone, before answering messages, before doing anything else. Brian Tracy explains that highly productive people all share one habit. They don't wait for motivation. They begin with the right task. We all have frogs in our lives. The difference is that some people spend the whole day running from theirs, while others tackle the most important task early and use the rest of the day to grow. So the question is simple. What is your frog today? And when are you going to eat it?